we wanted to do a brief sharing about the real story of awakening. And this is taken from the last book that Ron and I co-authored called Remembering the Light Within. And this little section appears near the end of the book. What is the real story of awakening as you live more and more fully into the awareness that you truly are a divine being having a human experience? What happens as you integrate skills such as seeing the loving essence and heart-centered listening, and they become a way of being? What transpires when you catch on to the fact that life is happening inside your consciousness and not out there as you previously thought? What happens when you realize that your experience in physical world reality is determined largely by the beliefs found within the matrix of your perceptual filter, functioning as your internal operating system? And you consciously begin downloading and installing a spiritual orientation software upgrade. What shifts occur when you realize you are the architect of your life and that your inner and outer choices are the building blocks of your future, and you begin making more self-honoring choices, choices more in harmony with your loving nature and your soul's purpose? What happens when you wake up to the authentic empowerment available through taking responsibility for your judgments and upsets with the intention of releasing them, and you begin realizing you are at cause rather than at the effect? What happens when you begin to apply loving to the place inside where there is hurt, and you engage in compassionate self-forgiveness of your judgments, misinterpretations, and misidentifications, and you let them go? What happens when the deep wellspring of compassion that resides within your authentic self begins flowing abundantly through you, and you wake up into the awareness that you are love? Here's what happens. You've struck it rich. This is when life truly begins, for in those moments of revelation, you know the mother lode, the source of true gold, is within you. In fact, it is you. You've experienced your authentic self, and your awakening heart is aware of the download of Spirit's blessings through you as you. Your consciousness becomes a conduit for living love, and your course through life an expression of that love. For you know, as poet Rod McEwen knew, it doesn't matter who you love or how you love, but that you love, to which we would add, for you are love. Remember, growth is an ongoing process, not an event. We support and encourage you. The principles and practices of spiritual psychology are practical tools you can use each and every day of your life in service to your awakening. Namaste.